y'all, just at the bar. Bitch, we raving. We don't need a thing from y'all, cause we made it. We don't wait around till the lights go down. We just never love till we can't come down.
I put in a 6 while sipping a 5th. Moving so fast you can fly off my drip. You know what it is, you know who we are. I already told you that we superstars. In a galactic for automatic. I'm on the spectrum the way I be spazzing. From the basement now we in the attic. Blazing through levels you.
And just like that, we back. It is your man, Mo Mackey, on the Set the Bar Mix Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 82. It's the big homie Oplex, Mo Mackey Music, oplexmusic.com. Mackey, we're in the building, 82.
Hey, Deuce, man, we in here.
We are in the building. If the people can see this live, I mean, the things that you have to, that's just not gonna work. Okay, that's fine. Round of applause for making sure that your microphone is positioned right once the bracket falls out of the desk. Mackey, you know exactly what that means. We are here really excited about this episode. Last week, what did we do with? Round of applause for DJ Bush. While we're at it, we might as well shout out the Patreon and the podcast listeners. Standing ovation for y'all. Love y'all. There you go. Round of applause for the chat.
Yeah,
the
man.
STB chat. And then, Mackey, we always end up landing here on Wednesdays right around this time. How was your week been?
You know, it was my recovery week from my trip to El Paso. So, you know, I got my rest in, you know what I'm saying? Got my yard straight, you know what I mean? Old man shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
How was your weekend, bro?
Man, it was pretty good, man. I thought about you. Man, goodness gracious, we almost need a boo soundbite. We had to get that on cue. But I guess for now, man, round of applause for tornadoes, man. Texas, Arkansas. Golly. I know some of my listeners live in places that don't get, spontaneous tornadoes.
Shout out to y'all.
Mackey, I saw something in the bubble that was like DFW. Nothing over there. You just got strong winds. What happened over there in the Dallas-Fort Worth area?
Yeah, nothing hit our area per se, but it's the norm out here. Tornadoes always taking homes and lives left and right out here.
It just seems like tornadoes is just such a weird occurrence of Mother Nature, man. Just snatch one house, leave the house next door fully intact. It's just something about it. Again, shouts out to all the people that are dealing with the impacts of a tornado coming through, and standing ovation for y'all. Determination time. You got to push.
Dessert.
Mackey, let me see if I can get this mic straight. Let's get into the drops. We got a lot to unpack. Episode 82 of the Set the Bar Mix Show. Let's get into it.
Here we go.
Yo, this is Enigma September of the Enigma Sep Hour podcast. And I'm here to let y'all know, y'all need to check out my boy Mo Mackey, my man Oplex, with the Set the Bar Mix Show, coming to you every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Yo, they're going to get you with not only the illest music, but also ill guests, and you got to watch out for the 5 deadly questions. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So make sure to check out my man Mo Mackey, Oplex, with the Set the Bar Mix Show. This is my official endorsement, your boy Nick September. You got time, baby.
DJ Bush.
Turn Productions.
Hey, yeah, it's about that time. You locked in with your man DJ Bush, host of the 60-second showcase, each and every Thursday on Facebook.com/DJ Bush ENT or on YouTube DJ Bush ENT. I appreciate the homies Mo Mackey and Oplex for this opportunity. Let me take up a little piece of their time. Y'all set the bar and y'all set that thing real high. I appreciate y'all. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. Setting the
Mackie,
bar, setting it high. What up, Blake?
man, if you could only see what my screen looks like as I attempt to handle technical difficulties, let's talk about high. Let's round of applause for Dennis Hobbs.
Yeah, man.
You know, Mackie, when we started this show, we didn't realize that we were kind of creating a kind of like a network of independent artists, and a lot of them come back when they drop new projects, Mackie. We didn't know that. Round of applause for that. Shouts out to the artists. Come on back. Yeah, and so that happened. And then we have Dennis Hobbs. And so we have floating segments. And so we have Single of the Week. Round of applause. We're back, y'all. Just good music. Mackie, one thing about Dennis Hobbs, man, every time he drops a project, you can he's leveling up every time.
Yeah, he is, man. And that's what's up with Dennis. You know what I'm saying? He stays on the grind, always about that music, consecutively dropping albums. That's my man, Dennis Hobbs, man. He does what he does.
Ladies and gentlemen, Single of the Week. Gotta see what I'm going through here. We'll get it right. Single of the Week. It's called Dancing Shoes, and it's featuring Eon the 7th and Calvin Banner. Let's get into it.
Here we go.
11-11, girl, make a wish when you see me. Just trying to step out this weekend because I don't get too many. Lately, these nights been hit or miss, so I can't say that it's plenty. I'm finna give myself a reason to show more face in the city, so hold on. They ain't messing with the kid when he's stepping out the door. I just hope they ain't playing me when I go.
Clowns gather around, I'm about to tell you a story, and I'm hoping you pick up something about it, cause it's important. You always learn from mistakes, so why not learn from mine? Cause it's just a matter of time for y'all end up going through. Cause all these other complications making me feel impatient, but the ways I say this, people claim it's hard to stay, I stay painless. But how is that true if every day I'm thinking that I'm the plaintiff stuck in a court case? Cause it's hard to be on my best behavior. So do I need a savior, or do I act like I never care? Cause when it comes to music, I played the game like I never catered to all of the players who try to say your boy never made it. Like I'm Rick, so excuse me, and my dancing shoes seem to be a little flavor.
11-11, girl, make a wish when you see me. Just trying to step out this weekend because I don't get too many. Lately, these nights been hit or miss, so I can't say that it's plenty. I'm finna give myself a reason to show more face in the city, so hold on. They ain't messing with the kid when he's stepping out the door. I just hope they ain't playing me when I go.
I'm talking about what the move is. Mondays, time for turn up Tuesdays. Worry at Wednesdays, stop hunt Thursdays. Fuck it up Fridays, need the sands for same manager Saturday, so she could come suck a nigga dick sideways. The music so ass, it's like the party jumped in his jeans, cause it ain't really all that jumping in me. You could tell I was a no, cause I've been fucking shit up since I jumped off the scene. Y'all been back and forth off this dance floor, I see. Cause the drip, ridiculous. The ship, I'm sick in it. I been took a seat at the table at Will, no Jada Pinkett Smith. Might have to get relentless when the DJ drop the beat, call it a finish, cause I'm a innocent when I drop the deep. Pardon my ignorance, this music ass, but I got in for free. I might as well be behind the boards, cause I got this shit to a T. So let me live up to my family name, BRB me. Gotta turn this place upside down, keeping it PG because
11-11, girl, make a wish when you see me. Just trying to step out this weekend because I don't get too many. Lately, these nights been hit or miss, so I can't say that it's plenty. I'm finna give myself a reason to show more face in the city, so hold on. They ain't messing with the kid when he's stepping out the door. I just hope they ain't playing mid when I go.
Huh?
Gotta beat him off the door, Uncle Boy.
Beat him off the door.
Off the door.
Off the door.
Yeah. Mackie, what we gonna do about that one?
Off the dough. That's what's up, man.
Man, I love that one, man. I mean, I can't wait. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. Dennis Hobbs will be on the show this month. We can find out what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Mackie, one thing they can't say about this show is that we play whack music. They can't say that.
Nah, bro. Nah. Never in life.
When you hit play, these urban indie artists have something to say, and it sounds good. Round of applause for Mo Mackey, Oplex. It is pat ourselves on the back. Now, Mackie, we've been in the game, man. I mean, between me and you, we're close to 50 years of experience of cutting records and promoting and doing this thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I love getting the artists, your Glip Styles, your Kendall Spencers, like the guys that really can pull out that resume and can go back 20 years. You feel me?
Yeah, indeed.
Round of applause for determination. He's still doing it. I like National Geographic, man. They got a new one coming out. It's about elephants.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is they need to put more attention on these doggone mooses. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Moose Harris to the Set the Bar Mixshow, episode 82.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Moose, you out here eating good, huh?
What you?
I was reminded earlier today, Wednesdays, I usually try to do crawfish during this time of year, so me and my girl, shout out Poetic Soul, Lyrically Inclined Poetry, what may have you here in Lafayette. We doing the crawfish thing right here.
That's a round of applause for Moose and Crawfish. What? Moose, I promise you, National Geographic will never run an episode with Crawfish and Moose, man. Shouts out to you. We'll do it. All right, man. So where are you at? I know you're from Louisiana. Did I get that part right?
Yes, you got that right. I'm originally from New Iberia, Louisiana. Currently, I'm in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Oh, Lafayette. I would call that Lafayette. Round of applause for that Louisiana accent. It's different.
Gotta love
I mean, if I'm from Detroit, so if I say what's up, my woody, it just doesn't hit the same, Moose. Be honest.
Now you gotta be like, wood. You know, you gotta.
It's a woody.
There it is.
And I'm fortunate because I grew up in New Iberia, living in Lafayette. That's Cajun country, but I also went to college in New Orleans pre-Katrina, so I got both in me.
Wow.
So,
That's what's up. I man, listen, man, it definitely looks like the crawfish is popping. You know, I think a crawfish is probably cold-blooded. I also feel like snakes, I know they're cold-blooded. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the 5 deadly questions.
Giant anacondas, as all this time. They never harmed those who were pure of heart. What about everybody else?
Episode 82, Moose Harris, hanging out in the snake's den with Moplex. Question number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new kind of question in the 5 Daily Questions. Here it comes. Round of applause for that. Here it comes. Be careful. Which group was musically ahead of their time in their prime? Meaning that their hits decades ago were closer to what's happening in 2023. Is it NWA or Public Enemy? I know that's loaded, right? We're trying to find out who was ahead of their time. You know, F the police, fight the power. In their prime, when they were kicking out their hits, which group actually had the message that resonates more with the current situation of America?
I mean, I guess considering I can't say a tie, I might have to put NWA slightly ahead. NWA as someone, because I mean, you got to look at it from both sides. You got those when you have the side of people in the corporate world doing their version of that type of thing. That's a whole other conversation, I know. But then you also have the ones that's on the come up that's trying to jump into the game, believing that's the way that they have to go to get it. So it's kind of 2 versus 1 when you think about the whole, you know, I'm part of that 1. You know what I'm saying? I'm part of that 1, but I'm down 10 right now in the 3rd quarter. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's you know, me and Mackie, we talking, we call it CG, you know, corporate game. But which one are you with CG?
I'm putting in, I love them both, but I'm putting, as far as the way things ended up overall these days, I'm putting NWA being more ahead of their time than Public Enemy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Moose Harris survives a question, a type of question that's never been presented before, and Public Enemy not able to survive a 5 deadly question. Wow. Mackie, what you got on that, man? Give me a quick one. I mean, resonating with the times. NWA or Public Enemy?
I'm gonna have to go with NWA all day.
NWA.
Yeah.
Shouts out to the chat. Kendall Spencer coming in. That's a hard one.
He ain't lying. He's like, yeah. He ain't lying at all.
All right. In the Snakes Den, Mackie. Question number 2. What we got, man?
Vic, what up? Kendall Spencer, what up? All right, here we go. I was just watching this movie the other day. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, I always loved these 2 movies, and they recently did the remake. And this ain't really a hip hop question. Well, it is kind of a hip hop question because of Pharaoh Monch. Shouts out to Pharaoh Monch. Who wins in a fight, despite what the movie's shown? King Kong or Godzilla?
Oh,
Where's the fight being held? Because if we talk if we talk about a landlocked situation, then I might have to go with King Kong. But if we got water, seas, ocean, what may have you,
oh, good Godzilla.
so like, where's the fight being held?
How about this? To make it even, the fight is on an island. So you got land and you got water.
Oh,
I mean, on an island, you're gonna end up with more water than land, bro. So I might have to go with Godzilla. I'm saying, you know, this is why I ask these questions in life. You know what I mean?
Go with the God.
yo. King Kong. I never thought I would be in a position to say this in the 5 Daily Questions. King Kong, not able to survive a 5 Deadly Question. Now, Moose.
Yes.
One of the all-time best hip-hop duos out of New York City, hip-hop speaking, I think MOP could be in that conversation. Would you agree on that?
I can see that, yeah.
Okay. It's funny because that's not the question. The question is, what does MOP stand for?
God damn it.
It's an acronym.
Yes, I know. No, it's not for a kitchen appliance. I could have sworn all the time.
It's in a kitchen appliance.
I'm saying.
I mean, this is a little hip hop trivia, but yeah, what does MOP stand for?
I'm drawing a blank, man. I'll be honest with you. I'm drawing a blank on this. I don't want to say money over power. I don't know if it's that simple.
Round of applause for the Mash Out Posse.
That's it. That's
it. You don't hear it a lot. You know what I'm saying? You hear the acronym way more.
Man, I did not know that. I mean, hip hop trivia. Told you guys I have a game. You know, I need to put y'all on that game. You know what I mean? Let me call them and see if maybe they'll sponsor us. But it's a dope hip hop trivia game. And yeah, I didn't know that, Mackie. Like, what? Mash Out Posse?
Yep. Yeah, I knew that, but it's been a while since I heard it.
That name sounds like
really
they should be hanging out. That sounds like they should be hanging out with like X-Clan, Africa Bambaataa. They were way after that. Mash Out Posse, bro.
Yeah.
And round of applause for It's Hip Hop. What does mash out really mean? All right, Mackie, what we got, man?
Here we go. Who really set it off? Master P and that whole clique. You know, that's a lot of people right there. Mm-hmm. A Birdman and that whole posse right there.
I know.
Not who started. Who really set that shit off?
Oh.
We talking full body of work. We're talking full body of work, right?
Yeah. I mean, full body.
I mean, it's real simple. It's real simple overall when you talk about full body work. Like if you're talking about height versus height, that's a whole different question. But full body work, it's like Lil Wayne over everybody.
Oh.
You're gonna have to go with Cash Money.
No Limit, aka Master P. We got a source, someone that grew up in Louisiana, saying that No Limit couldn't make the limit, not able to survive a 5 Deadly Question. Golly! Can't quite make him say,
Can't do it. Do it. You know. It's like a
And
few time All Star. It's like a few time All Star versus a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you can make the All Star game, 2-3 times in a 10-year career, but give me them 12-time All Stars out of 16 years of a career. You know what I mean? That's what Cash Money
I'm throwing it back in my mind, and it's like Cash Money Records, Lil Wayne. I don't know why I was thinking about it. Lil Wayne as an MC was better than anybody in No Limit. Round of applause for that. Shouts out to the chat if you're listening right now. Thinking if you know, think about one MC from No Limit that raps better than Lil Wayne.
Now there should have been some. There should have been some.
Okay. Talk to me.
You know what I'm saying? Like if Mac doesn't spend 20 years behind bars, we could be talking about Mac in the same vicinity. If Mystical gets to go full mainstream and stop catching cases off and on the last 15, 20 years, we might be talking about Mystical in that type of capacity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I agree, because Mystical's a beast.
That's not the way it happened. As far as that way actually happened, yeah. And Cash Money is an army, better yet the Navy.
Better yet the Navy. Better yet the Navy. All right, that's what's up, man. Question number 5. What song, what artist?
My bad, I just saw a Vic.
Silk the Shocker. Round of applause for Silk the Shocker. He might be a little bit better than me. The chat is on fire. I mean, Silk the Shocker did birth. I mean, this artist called Blueface. I mean, it sounds like he did birth a style.
We ain't doing this.
Moose said no.
We ain't doing this, bro. Much love to Silk. You know what I'm saying? Charging to the game with the gold American Express card and everything else like that. But nah, we ain't doing it.
That's what's up. Which, when you think about the best club songs from Lil Wayne to Juvenile, which artist had the better flow inside of their best club hits?
We're talking about club-wise? I mean,
in the club, I'm talking about it's got to be, we're talking Juvenile, we're talking Lil Wayne. It's a club banger. Who has the better flow between Juvie and Lil Wayne?
If we talk about club bangers, I'm going with Mr. Gray. I'm going with Mr. Gray. I'm going with Juvie. I'm going with Juvie because we're talking about a club situation. So we're talking about, pick a song, not a feature by them, but pick a song from their discography that you can throw into a club type situation. Yeah, 400 Degrees, Slow Motion, Real Niggas. I don't even have to mention Back That Ass Up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
And it's not to say that Wayne don't, but come on. As far as yeah, I'm going with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Moose Harris successfully survives the 5 deadly questions. All right, Moose about to switch over. Round of applause for visuals. We got Valid, we got Uni. All these urban indie artists, Mackie, we're starting to see more music videos this time of year. Yeah, you feel me?
It's dope. Yeah.
Artists, if you want to get on the show, you got a good music video, you got 3 dope songs, send it to setthebar11@gmail.com. Let's get into video of the week. The big homie Uni. Round of applause, back in the building working.
We see you, Uni.
Hey, Uni got that smoke. Like, y'all need to understand what I'm saying. We got a song coming up right here called Translation, and I love the visuals. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into video of the week. Let's go.
Here we go.
I hope you still feel I belong. do you? It's been a while. I be disappearing. Need my own space. Like respect, right? Right? It ain't no secret, I move at my own pace. I'm like that dolly underneath your mama's favorite vase. I lace, that means I make you look better. Threaded and well put together. Whether the weather is fair or better, whatever, I'd rather take my time than drop it on sight. What's the hurry when the season's got to be just right? I marinated so the taste is exactly what you like. Finger licking good, I'm on the menu tonight. Bar for bar, you gon' beg you need for more. Not that radiation, microwave, redundant flow. You know, I thought it through and meaning just what I say. And when I say it, most importantly, you gonna relate. This ain't a subject matter that I feel you wanna debate. I'm a magician in this game, call me Uni the Great. I rake over the snares, let you know that I care. Unlike them superficial conversations stuck in midair. I'm saying now is the time, focused and grind and remind me never to come back the feelings I have to lace a rhyme. Translation get lost at times when I am speaking my mind. Could have sold out, but I am choosing to politely decline. I'm saying now is the time, focus and grind and remind me never to combat the feelings I have to lace a rhyme. Translation get lost at times when I am speaking my mind. Could have sold out, but I am choosing to politely decline. I know you hearing me, so let's be clear. I take advantage of the opportune when it appears, but I'm hungry, I ain't thirsty. It's the difference, my dear, and knowing which is beneficial to your career. Ain't nothing wrong with internalizing your thoughts, then manifesting it with certainty, just like you a boss. See, the challenge comes into play is knowing when to go ahead and chop the head off the snake. I used to have a pancake, I'm talking tickets and tape, till I learned that I had to work harder to make that as great, and my integrity that I will never ever forsake, not breaking or reducing my complete totality. You know that I am one who pride myself on giving you depth and vow to give my all until I take my very last, and I am not concerned on what it is society's on. I aim to give you honesty in all of my songs. I'm saying now is the time, focused and grind and remind me never to combat the feelings I have to lace a rhyme. Translation get lost at times when I am speaking my mind. Could have sold out, but I am choosing to politely decline. I'm saying now is the time, focused and grind and remind me never to combat the feelings I have to lace a rhyme. Translation get lost at times when I am speaking my mind. Could have sold out, but I am choosing to politely decline.
Uni with Translation, Video of the Week, episode 82, the Set the Bar Mix Show, back at it again, the place where urban indie artists can be themselves, home of the 5 deadly questions. Ladies and gentlemen, Moose Harris up for the Artist Showcase. A round of applause for that. Let's
get into it. Shouts out to you, Uni. Another dope visual, dope video, dope song. We love you. Move. It's time to give you your flowers, man. Let's go back to 2020.
Give them the flowers.
Let's go back to 2020 and this Doors song, man. Me and Plex know that feel where everything works on the track and you could be your authentic self. So let's go back to these 2020 flowers. What was going on in your life that made you kick this kind of sound out?
2020. Well, to be honest with you, it was a lot of change and stagnancy. Of course, the pandemic kicked in early spring 2020. 2020 just so happens to be the year that I was turning 40. So I was stuck in a location, not being able to do anything, and I'm the type of person that likes to move around, do stuff, be constructive, what may have you. As you can see right now, I'm moving in the midst of this interview. So the beats from Lucius and the Poe, the album that came out of
Yeah.
2020, were actually in my DMs for a minute. Shout out to Poe Mac. I stumbled on being a part of Poe Mac's sending lists of beats out to people. I guess that was part of his, marketing way in 2018, 1920, what may have you.
Okay.
So with not much else to do physically per se, as far as being outside or whatever, I just started going through some of the beats that were in the DMs, and
Mm.
7 beats you hear on Mooches and the Pole were the first 7 that was picked, recorded, and consolidated into said project. So,
Nice.
it, also in reference towards, specific songs, emotionally, what may have you, the pandemic brought a lot of details, and there was a lot of different emotions that came out. Because on one hand, you have the pandemic or what may have you that's going on where you can't really move. On the other hand, 2020 is the year that Trafer Pellerin was shot and killed by Lafayette Police Department. And you can Google
Yeah.
that and that whole entire story. And that kind of actually coincided within a few episodes of me starting my first talk podcast, Classless Threads, with my friend comedian Ken Edwards. So it was a
Yeah.
whole bunch of different things like that kind of swayed in through. I'm used to working and moving and traveling, and whether it's selling beer, billing stages as a stagehand, or doing my music thing, DJing, hosting, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
It had to go somewhere, so it went to a Mooches
Absolutely.
and a Pole, basically.
I love it, man. Round of applause to you. There's the flowers, bro. There it is. That's what you gotta do to get the flowers, man. You gotta put the work in, man. I really enjoy going through your library. It's clear that you're a seasoned vet in this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, song number 1, the Artist Showcase, episode 82 of the Set the Bar Mix Show. Moose Harris in the building with a song entitled Door.
Here we go.
Other side, take me to a grave to hide. Only have so much space to feel, so I'm coming like FDR. New deal with bars and a stubborn wheel. May never be the best, but I'm damn good. Best believe that's the thing that we understood. Everything I believe gotta show receipt. Prove to the universe the real I speak. That middle life crisis where decisions are made. With a wife and some kids and the bills to be paid. Deadlines are approaching, but I'm never afraid. Change the sheets, but I'm staying in this bed that I made. Keep traveling the highways and byways. Sinatra Frank think tank, do it my way. Skirting signs all saying keep going till angel aliens come. That's the main truth that I'm holding. You know what? Yes, I hear the sample, it tells no lies, but I can't say the same for the world outside. Cause according to my age, my hair, my race, I'm a has-been, a symbol of sin, a total disgrace. Fuck them, I'm an example of things to come. Still get ID, ancient soul looking young. You see middle of life, I see just begun. You see traditional ways, I see more than one way to get it. Don't prohibit, I was blessed with a style. Intelligent, elegant, and a beautiful smile. Feeling myself because nobody else is guaranteed to give you what you should do for yourself. First person self-care, that's the key to the door. Used enough to open it, gonna use some more to step through, go through to another dimension. Whether you believe me or not, keep paying attention. What? I'm in that. Make it do.
Fire, man.
I thought we was about to keep going right there, bro. That was a fire little teased in on the audience right there. I know you was going.
Yo,
I was jamming to the music so much, I forgot to pay attention and press stop.
Round of applause for that. You set the bar. You set the bar, Matthew. Just keep it going. And so in my investigation, man, of your musical career, you know, in over 2 decades of doing this thing, I just think it's important when you come on this kind of platform to talk to the audience, man, and let them know what you have done, you know, in your span of being an artist, promoter, a DJ, all these things, and also why you continue to do it.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I mean, the real answer as far as what I've done over a career, this has really been a lifelong thing. Like there is documentation going back to me being 3 years old as far as the first choir I joined at Mount Calvary Baptist Church in New Iberia, Louisiana, or that the piano lesson started at age 6, or the first playing of the saxophone happened in 6th grade, or so on and so forth. The first time I was on radio was in 2nd grade back in 1987. Just
The round of applause for that. Really you're on the radio at 2nd grade.
That's what's up.
So going into college, moving to New Orleans, getting into that jazz and classical program, vocally, saxophone wise, what may have you. It just continues on. You know, in my adult life after college is really where the radio stuff with my various radio shows or podcasts. Shout out Urban Flowsaurus, the Bug and Moose Show, Classes Threads, and the Grapevine. All 4 of them.
Wow.
You know, that's where the whole entire thing of doing shows, whether it was in South Louisiana, in Lafayette, or New Iberia, or Baton Rouge, or New Orleans, or doing it regionally, where it's happening in Jackson, Mississippi, or Little Rock, Arkansas, or Atlanta, Georgia, or something like that. And that's just putting the events together, not necessarily, you know, getting booked to perform myself.
Right.
Which is happening. Fortunately, a few other places besides that. You know what I mean? So I say all that to say in reference to answering the second question that there really is no answer to the second question, because what else am I going to do?
Why you continue to do it? Yeah.
You know, I mean, technically speaking, we're celebrating my 40th anniversary as far as public performance in front of people this year. You know what I'm saying? So
round standing ovation for that.
That's what's up.
I'm not gonna stop doing it. I'm always figuring out ways how to do it. That's why I do so much now.
That's what's up, man. I love it. Let's get into song number 2 of the night, man. We'll talk about Alfred Banks and the Real Scully. You're listening to episode 82. Moose Harris in the building. A song entitled "Coolishness." Let's get it.
Here we go.
I'm in I make it do what it do. I make it do what it do. Yeah. Trying to bless the mic so much that my nose is running. Trying to make it to like a smoker in London. Peeling back many layers of funky onion. I like my green with the gold Green Bay Funyuns. You can book me in MC silly big intentions. Metaphoric tendencies, master code switching. So I can break down a big bus on the head, or I can motherfucking hit with Philly under dig. This gig's a lifelong journey. I have the March Madness +2. Where I'm from, I'm winning tourneys. I'm not the triplet typical pen and pounding the fictional smoking squad like a miracle, highly sound individual. Let me grab one more thing to say before I get hoarse. The plural moose is moose. I am Urban Flowsaurus. I hope you understand it's porous, cause I'm passing the aux to the DJ without a chorus. I make it do what it do. I make it do what it do. Yeah. I make it do what it do. I make it do what it do. Yeah.
The coolest if you ask me. Taking off, so I'm killing every track meet. Best of all, I would never take the back seat. No Kendrick, they asking what is this? Well, this is something funky, so it's scented. I'm always fresh when I say it, I meant it. Stacking this bread, now they wonder where the mint is. No matter what they do, and they gon' always get the business. No suits, you shouldn't step to it, cause it's no use. You looking like a simp, son, no juice. Details on everything that I produce. I'm a saint, they running back, so deuce. So let's give them what they waiting for. After this, they gon' be wanting us to make some more. You best believe we gon' leave it on your mental. Banks reporting live from Underdog Central.
I make it do what it do. I make it do what it do. Yeah.
Scully. Cooler than two fans. Three's company like Rare Suzanne. Summer is kinda hot and white women getting new tans. At any old party, acting a nuisance. Fitted like Bobby Blue Bland. If I let one bird talk back to me, maybe two can. Said she wouldn't do it, but turned around, got a new can. Chess is coming next if you sponsor, be a new fan. Them extra $20 be adding up every new man. Damn, I really don't want to wear a mask in the store, but I really think I should wear a mask in the store, cause they never put nothing back in communities that they broke from the alcohol and the cigarette, shoving all down our throats. Suicidal thoughts had a nigga lost, plus some guidance cost free to get my ass up, be a boss, winner cool like Jack Frost, I'm the go. Full of marijuana smoke, stuffing dick down her throat, motherfucker.
I make it do what it do. I make it do what it do. Yeah. I make it do what it do. I make it do what it do. Yeah. I make it do what it do. I make it do what it do. Yeah. I make it do what it do. I make it do what it do. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know, that bounce is crazy on that one, man. I'm just, you know, the round of applause for New Orleans, man. One of my favorite cities in America. You know, that second line and just that whole bounce spirit, man.
Yeah.
I got you on it. And growing up in that kind of environment, talk to me about just being from such a rich environment, not only with our culture, but also with music, man. I mean, you're getting that kind of like jazz, blues fusion, kind of like gospel, jazz, blues fusion. Round of applause for New Orleans. It's crazy.
It's a little cultural and geography lesson in reference towards that. The New Orleans side of me and my New Orleans experience musically didn't pop in until my college years when I actually moved to New Orleans. You know, I'm originally from New Iberia, where all the great hot sauce is made. You know what I'm saying? Tabasco, Louisiana, Red Dot, shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So in that area, in the area code 337 where I'm from, we grew up on a bunch of urban sounds coming from both Houston and New Orleans, being only 2 hours west of New Orleans, but 4 hours east of Houston. You know, so this whole area, Acadiana, Lafayette, St. Martinville, Breaux-Bridge, Opelousas, New Iberia, Jeanerette, Franklin, you know, that whole general area is where the Cajun tradition comes from. That's the other side of things. So in New Orleans, while they had bounce music, they developed individually or specifically for that area. You know, they had the jazz influence developed from that area.
Yeah.
Where I'm from, 2 hours west of that, we grew up on something called Zydeco. You know,
Zydeco.
which in the most blunt way I could say is really black R&B, but with an accordion. You feel what I'm saying?
With
So,
the round of applause, Mackie, we got to do it for the accordion.
You know,
I dig it, bro. Wait a second. So it's just like vocalist and an accordion?
It's a long history that follows the lines of like roots American music in general. When you think of the beginnings of the blues, you think of the beginnings of country. What may have you. Zydeco is really an R&B offshoot to where you would have, you know, an R&B band with a couple of twists. You know, you may have instead of a certain guitar player, you might have a fiddler up in there. And instead of a certain instrument here and there, instead of a piano player, you might have the lead person is probably going to be the accordion player. right on the old squeeze box,
I
singing
like
lead
it.
and playing on, in that R&B sort of way. So it's really the combination of that is one thing in reference from say your perspective. From my perspective, it's even more detailed than that because as much kind of like how siblings could argue and fight and talk about each other in any shape, way, or form. But I dare you, if somebody else outside the family says something like that,
Yeah, yeah.
that's kind of like how the various area codes are here in Louisiana.
Wow.
We have a North Louisiana, South Louisiana sibling rivalry that we have here. We have sibling rivalries in between New Orleans area being the 504 and generally the rest of the state because the average person thinks Louisiana, they say New Orleans first. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
It's
yes.
that type of culture and upbringing that really dove down into my musical history. Genres really don't mean anything to me. I've done so many of them.
Okay,
Me
the
just coming
round of applause for that, bro. Yeah. I love that. Thinking outside the box. Genres don't mean anything to me. I've done so many of them. Let's get into the last song of the night. A song by Moose Harris. I love this one, Moose. I know something's different.
yes.
Let's get into it, y'all.
Here we go.
Busting in on your frame like a screen door. Keeping your head bobbing is a drug and I want more. Talk about stacks, I want the win-losses and what's the score. Sky ain't the ceiling for me, it's the damn flow. I tell you more, Mac on this heat, the only thing about me, po. Facts on repeat, the only thing I use the mic for. Well, know my law for all the soul I'm giving. If this head don't wake you up, you feel it paying attention. My extension to lend a hand, so lend the ear and listen. Beat knocking on hard and time, call a group of fucking prison. Wow, I'm proud since 3rd grade, 88 double Kobe. Purely unanimous, flow fantabulous, my influence will never fade. Don't have to ask why I came here. Better now than later, the word to seize here. And I'ma do what I please here. Since you're bobbing once again, that's clear. Mac, make those guitars reappear. Money ain't got no timepiece, and money ain't got no punch clock, and money ain't got no time for niggas. That's bullshit with this hip hop. That's why it's gotta be syndication. Play that real across the nation. Want to inspire and advertise black enterprise next generation. Dollars addiction so needed, sharing my thoughts succeeded. Not everything was fun but greeted. To acknowledge, embrace the feeling. No matter what form of nonsense, I'm still rocking for you. I'm always hungry, any language, so y'all boulier do. That means I'm eating buffet. Bullshit run past me, Olay. Can't stop this rain like this say. This smooth butter parquet. When I'm depressed, it's only a test to see if I'm feeling this bad. I don't regret, better myself, never a joke to laugh. Like I said the first time, I know just what I'm doing. Just give me bars, I'ma eat them and I ruin your perception of the bottom of the boot. Anything besides I'm great, your point is moot. I'm moose.
A round of applause for bars like that. Your point is mute. I'm Moose. Easy bars, heavy hitters. It's the simplicity.
Yo, that one hits hard, bro.
I love
Thank
it,
you. I
man.
appreciate it. That seems to be the one many people are starting to dig and appreciate. It's one of the last couple of songs I released along with the other single that I know you'll spend some other time that you have ready aim. So
Yeah.
yeah, that one once again, Poe Mac on the production.
Nice. The round of applause for Poe Mac, man. Yeah, man. The beats are there.
That song probably could have been on Mooses and the Poe as well. I don't know, but it came after. So it's there though.
No, it's there, man, and it sounds great, man. I'm glad you put it out and you end up landing here, man. Episode 82. And wrapping this thing up, man, give you a shot. Let us know what's coming up next and give you a shout outs, man, before we get out of here.
coming next, we'll see. South Louisiana, this is festival season right here. So I got a number of things here within the state of Louisiana, between Lafayette and New Orleans, that I'm going to be a part of. French Quarter Festival is coming up in New Orleans. The 50420 Festival is coming up in New Orleans. Festival International is coming up in Lafayette.
Wow.
So I'm going to have various things, various events. Just stay tuned and watch me on social media. Anthony B. Daniels is the government name. I'm not ashamed of it. I love being ABD. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Facebook, Anthony B. Daniels on Facebook. On Twitter and Instagram is @Moose_Harris. And for all the rest, it might be some variation of Moose Harris or Moose Harris Urban Flow Stars. Just Google me, man. I'm there. You know, you'll see the little
Outside.
there. Yeah, you know, just Google me. I'm there. Radio, podcast, music, hosting, DJing, and stuff like that there.
Round of applause for that. The grind. A grind, Mackie. We all know about it. What you got before we get out of here, man?
Man, shouts out to you, Moose Harris. Keep doing what you do, bro. We see you out there. If y'all in the area, if you close in the area, go see that man. You know what I'm saying? Watch the live performance, because in the live performance, you get a whole lot more. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Shouts out to y'all in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all with us
Shouts out
every
to
week.
the chat.
We appreciate y'all. Keep doing what y'all do. That's all I got, man. What you got, Plex?
Man, just another one, man. Episode 82. Moose, thank you, man. It's really a long time coming, man. Been wanting to get you on for a minute. It's done. It's in the bag, and looking forward to you coming back on and telling us what you're doing, new music and new experiences, man. A round of applause for Louisiana, man. Post, pre-Katrina, I love Louisiana, man. It's just something about it. If you come on the show, like only Louisiana is so dope. You come on the show eating crawfish, you can do that if you put it down in Louisiana in urban indie artists. But don't be coming on my show. If you eating crawfish, the bar is like, we raised it a little bit, but you see that he fulfilled his tab. He sets the bar. Moose, shouts out to you. Mackie, appreciate you, man. Shouts out to the chat, all of our listeners worldwide. Peace, love. Music on top, we are ghosts.
We don't just set the bar, bitch, we raise it. We don't need a thing from y'all, cause we made it. We don't wait around till the lights go down. We just level up till we can't come down.
I put in a 6 while sipping a 5th. Moving so fast you can fly off my drip. You know what it is, you know who we are. I already told you that we superstars. In a galactic for automatic. I'm on the spectrum the way every spastic. From the basement now we in the attic. Blazing through levels.